Welcome to Midnight Station Wrestling. So, as you may know, WWE NXT is going through some changes. And with New Year's Evil being the culminating event where all the NXT champions are now from the 2.0 generation, and Black and Gold basically is dead, and staff and other people from NXT Black and Gold has been fired. I feel like it's just fitting to do this video wherein I book or I build my own pro wrestling company with the staff and the talents that I really want to be part of it if I have the power to build my own wrestling company. So I'm gonna book starting from the president up to the talents. So without further ado, let's go. So I feel like Tony Khan would be a great president with everything that is happening right now. Of course, there are some PR issues and stuff like that, but I feel like TK would be a great president. The head booker is the one that's gonna book all the shows and all the pay-per-views. That person has the final say with the booking decisions. So I feel like Triple H would be the best fit for that one. Triple H has the best capabilities, best resume to be the head booker. Creative director is the one that oversees all the storylines, all the character progression. I feel like Paul Heyman would be the best one for that role. I know Paul Heyman has a lot of strings attached, a lot of issues since ECW days, but I feel like with the brain of Paul Heyman and him not handling the finances of the company, I feel like he would be great for the position of creative director, letting him do what he does best, and that is build up talent. Talent scout, Mark Henry is a much better fit. Okay, hear me out. William Regal is great, but I feel like for this role, Mark Henry is a better fit. Mark Henry has seen all the wrestling promotions out there, especially because he is part of the Busted Open Radio podcast radio show. So he has seen a lot of independent up and coming wrestlers. So I feel like he would be a great scout, especially on what he did with WWE. He scouted Daniel Bryan for WWE people. He scouted Uha or Apollo Crews, Braun Strowman, and some other names. So I feel like as a talent scout, Mark Henry would be the one for that role. And for talent relations and coaching, that's where I will put Regal. Because if you don't know, William Regal basically is one of the key points on building NXT Black and Gold apart from Triple H and Dusty Rhodes. So William Regal helped build Samoa Joe, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, basically every big name that you know that came from NXT Black and Gold. And head producer, the one that oversees the television show, oversees the pay-per-views, or in WWE's case, premium live event. I feel like head producer would be Gabe Sapolsky. Gabe Sapolsky is a successor to Paul Heyman, a student of Paul Heyman, head producer booker of Ring of Honor Golden Era, where Seth Rollins, Tyler Black, CM Punk, Samoa Joe came, that era of Ring of Honor. Gabe Sapolsky is the head of it. Now, on to the talents. So for my main event, okay, so I've placed a few people wherein I will build the whole company around them. So for my main eventers. So these are the people who will challenge for the titles at the first years or so, until Heyman builds up new main eventers. So first, of course, Seth freaking Rollins. Number 2, Bryan Danielson. Not Daniel Bryan. Not Daniel Bryan. American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Number 3, Kazuchika Okada. Okay, hear me out. I feel like Okada is a shoot for the stars talent, because I feel like New Japan would never release or gave Okada to other companies. But in this fantasy world, I'm gonna put Kazuchika Okada on my main event company. Number 4, Adam Hangman Page. Hangman Adam Page. I feel like Adam Page is a up and coming main eventer, future Hall of Famer, and with everything that is happening right now, he is built to be one of the biggest babyface in the world of pro wrestling. Well, right now his run is a little bit stale, or it's not as high as people want it to be. But I feel like when Omega returns, it would be the WrestleMania caliber feud that we are all clamoring for Adam Page. And final, so I have Seth freaking Rollins, Bryan Danielson, Kazuchika Okada, Adam Page, and finally, this is controversial, but I feel like Braun Breaker would be a great fit to be a future star of any company. If done right, I have a huge trust with Heyman, and I know he could build Braun Breaker in the future. So that's why I put him there. So for my women's main event title scene, I have 5. So Becky Lynch, the man, Dr. Britt Baker, d.m.d. So I feel like, again, the title run is a little bit stale, but when done right, Britt Baker would be the biggest heel in any pro wrestling company. And my third woman would be Sasha Banks. Think of it. Britt Baker versus Sasha Banks for the title. Bro. That would be awesome. 5-star. 6-star if it's in the Tokyo Dome in Japan in Wrestle Kingdom. But in a normal standard North American promotion, 5 stars. Number 4, Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa is another great talent, seasoned veteran that could build up the company as early as possible, early on in its career, early on in its year. I feel like Thunder Rosa would be a great fit for the company. And finally, Tay Conti. Tay, baby. I know there's a lot of issues with Tay right now, especially with Sammy Guevara. I mean, it's not official or something like that, not confirmed and all of those things, but I feel like Tay Conti as a talent is a great fit for the future. For the future, it would be Tay Conti. The same thing with Braun Breaker. So for my tag team, I have 4 here. Okay, this is a little bit tricky, but I feel like for the start, this 4 would elevate the tag team scene in my company. Not all flippy-dippy shizin, but all around wrestlers. So first, of course, the New Day. Those 3 talents is a huge part. It could be a huge part, huge asset to a company. Especially, you could put Kofi in the main event, or you could put Big E in the main event. You could put saver in the main event, or upper mid card, or mid card title, and something like that. So it would be, you know, a very flexible team. Number 2, Undisputed Era. Those 3 is a very flexible talent. You can put them anywhere and they would thrive. The third one, Lucha Bros. Yeah, Lucha Bros could be the one to gain the Latino audience and the audience that wants some flippy-dippy, trippy-dippy-dippy, who loves Rey Mysterio and all the cruiserweights. Lucha Bros would be that one. And again, flexible team. You could put Penta in the main event for the title, or Rey Fenix for the title, or both of them in the mid card, something like that. And this is curveball, but I feel like the Briscoes would be a great fit, or a great addition for any company to put in their tag team. You don't need to break them, but I feel like the Briscoes would be that anchor that would hold that tag team division together. Finally, for my mid-card, for the mid-card title, I'm not sure what title would I put in this, but I feel like these are the workhorses of the company. Mid-card title is usually the workhorse of the company. Not everyone has that star power to be the main event, but the people in the mid-card, or the people who challenges for the mid-card, like the TNT title or the Intercontinental or the United States Champion, these are the workhorses. These are the people who can work their ass off and really showcase the talent that they have. So this is my mid-card. Matt Cardona or Zack Ryder, whatever era you want. Matt Cardona is a great talent, especially when he went to the Indies, being the deathmatch king, whatever, garnering that heel heat, that natural heel heat that he has right now. This is controversial, but I'm gonna put Tyler Bate. I'm gonna put Tyler Bate in my mid-card. Because one, he is young, so he has a lot of years in his arsenal, so he could still be built up to the main event when he is needed. But for now, in my company, I have a stacked main event scene, so I'm gonna put Tyler Bate in the mid card. Again, another controversial pick, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne would be on my main event, on my mid card, because again, young talent. It could elevate the mid card and go to the main event whenever he is needed. Another one, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens could also be part of the mid card because he is a great workhorse talent, a great individual to really elevate those people in the mid card, apart from the people that I have written. Because you just can't build a company just with these people. You need other people that they could work with, enhancement talents, people that needs to job for them to be elevated. So yeah, Kevin Owens would be a great fit for the mid card, wherein talent is the top priority. And lastly, for my mid card, Malachi Black. So Malachi Black, again, another great talent. Maybe I could put them in a tag team with Brody King. That would be great, but for now, I'm gonna put Malachi Black on my mid card. So yeah, that is the roster of my talent roster here in my fantasy booking of a pro wrestling company. It's an open challenge basically. So if you can and you think you could defeat my company with booking and the people that I have, mention me, comment down below, and yeah. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, because Tito YouTube, Uncle YouTube likes that, so that Uncle YouTube knows that you like this kind of videos. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and I'll see you on the next station of Midnight Station Wrestling. Goodbye. I'll see you soon.